Hello, how's it going? Soul Tire here. Now, this should have been part 33 of my Shield of the North campaigns, The Kingdom of Dale. But sadly, I'm having to cancel it. Um, the reason being that this expansion penalty that happens when you extend your territories and take a settlement of your enemy is just taken too long, having to wait for everything to settle down before you can progress, before you can move on and take another settlement. It's just not really my style of playing, and it's just too slow for me, and I'm just not enjoying it very much at all. Now, if I can just explain myself, what I did was, outside of the Let's Play, I continued the campaign and just played it through for about, I don't know, 25-30 turns, where I defeated army after army of the Rune. I actually took Dordram, put in the pacification, and after 4 turns my army was kicked out because the public order was like 0 and just improved about 10%. I had exterminated and then get rid of all the unnecessary or enemy faction cultural buildings. So what I did was I then went back to the save game and did it over again. This time I didn't exterminate. I enslaved. The same thing happened. So I went back to the same game, save game yet again, and replayed everything I'd done. Took the settlement, and this time I occupied, and the same thing happened yet again. So what actually happened was that my army get kicked out and the Rune were reinstalled on each occasion. So what I then did was I defeated the armies round about Thordram and retook the settlement from them, and went through the same 3 procedures that I've already explained, and in each occasion I was taken over by the rebels. On the last occasion I decided to leave the settlement in the hands of the rebels and defeat the Rune armies that were round about. There were 2 or 3 of them. I then proceeded south, again winning several battles against the armies of the Rune before I managed to reach Rechost, assaulted it, captured it, followed the same procedure as Thordram, and the same thing happened on each occasion there. And that's what made me think, yeah, time to give up. Now, don't get me wrong, the mod is a fantastic mod, and it's all part of it. The expansion penalty is all part of the mod, which is all very well and good. But I suggest that where I went wrong was by increasing the difficulty of the campaign and the battle. I think you have to stick within the guidelines that the developers have recommended, because I'm pretty certain that they're clever people and they've balanced the mod in that manner, and that's why they give the recommendations, because I suppose it's pretty perfect if I'd followed those recommendations. I think it bugs out if you play, and it appears to me that's the reason why. It's bugged out because I played probably on the higher settings. So should you decide to play this mod, it's very good, it's a very good mod, don't get me wrong. A lot of terrific work been put into this, I can assure you. But if you decide to play it, stick to the recommended difficulty settings, and it will probably be alright. Now I may return and play it again sometime, maybe not as Dale, perhaps as another faction, but for now all I can say is I'm sorry to anyone who's been following me, and yeah, I'm feeling a bit disappointed too, but thanks for watching, thanks for following me, and goodbye.